is the new Racing Point RP20, a carbon copy of the 2019 Mercedes car, the BWT. I'll give you my thoughts on the matter. Let's look at a comparison, and of which is on screen now, illustrates the similarities of the RP20 and the W10. So we've got I've counted 5, as you can see on screen. They are circled now, but I've counted 5 similarities. First of all, you've got the airbox, the side pod, like the air intake, the side pods, the front wing, the nose, and the crash structure are virtually identical between the two cars, as you can see on screen. I think we all agree that there are a number of similarities between the two cars. Günther Steiner said the following. He said, "Sometimes you have to think before you talk. I will say that one, because maybe one day it's your turn and then you cannot go against it." I think that sums it up quite well, because I think Racing Point, or Force India as they were known back then, were quite vocal against Haas when they entered Formula 1 with a very heavy partnership with Ferrari, and some people say their car is very heavily based on the Ferrari. Now let's look at what Andy Green had to say in his in Racing Point's defense. Andy Green said the following: I can tell you absolutely categorically, all those designs are Racing Point, absolute scratch. There's been no transfer of information on listed part from Mercedes. They have never contemplated it, and we've never asked for it. What you see on the RP20 is what people have drawn from looking at pictures of Mercedes. We've utilized what we can see. There's other teams taking pictures. There's a pit lane full of photographers employed by the teams to take pictures of other people's teams. All we did was utilize the information. Now let me play David's advocate here. Now, I can kind of see Günther Steiner's point of view, because basically Racing Point was making so much fuss about what Haas was doing when they first come in, and now they seem to have done the same. My argument is that when you look at it, I think look, Haas are within the rules, because they are allowed to fill in buy in some parts, and obviously they have got quite a close partnership with Ferrari. But also, if what Andy Green said is true, that they literally just took some thousands of pictures, and now intellectual property was passed or anything like that, then I think they've done an amazing job. I mean, I've got no reason to not believe Andy Green. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Racing Point have done an amazing job. Where it does become a bit scary for me is how much information, if any, is being passed between the teams, and that doesn't only include like Racing Point or Haas, but I just want to ask that in general, because as far as I know, teams are not allowed to talk to each other about or pass information about each other's innovations. Now, let me give you a bit of an example. If I was working for Racing Point and I was going for dinner with somebody from Mercedes, and the guy from Mercedes made some flippant comment or something about their car, and then I went and I then went and took that information and implemented it. Would that still be legal? I think it becomes teams having partnerships can become quite dangerous, and I would hate to see another what happened in 2008, where the whole Bygate saga. But I'm not in any way suggesting that. I'm just scared that this could there's a potential there that could happen in the future if they're not careful. That is one of the main reasons why I'm against junior teams, and also the second reason why I'm against junior teams is what would happen if a Racing Point would be in front of a Mercedes works team. I mean, would they have to let the Mercedes buy, or are they allowed to win? I'm hoping that Racing Point can win a couple of races this season. I truly believe they can, because what they've done is truly amazing. And I think everything is legal. If it wasn't legal, then the FIA would have come down on them hard. So I don't see any problem with it, especially if they done it photographed. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Cheers for listening. If you do enjoy my content and want to support me, then like, comment and share and subscribe to my channel. We are growing at quite a good rate at the minute. I need about 44 subscribers to reach the 500 mark. I wonder whether we can do that in the next before the first Grand Prix in Australia. So if you've got any thoughts, do let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you later, guys. Bye.